And our world lead, it isn't just Americans who are now stranded in the Middle East as this war with Iran expands. You remember those hundreds of Afghan refugees who worked for the Americans during the war and who were fully vetted and legally cleared for travel to the United States to resettle, including family members of active U.S. military service personnel? Remember them? President Trump stopped them from coming in. So many of them went to refugee camps in Doha, Qatar, and they are still there while this war is now waging. And now missile fragments and debris are falling near them and reportedly even on their shelters. The president of AfghanEvac, an organization working to relocate and resettle Afghan allies who served along the U.S. government, is urging Secretary of State Marco Rubio to, quote, protect them now, bring them here, unquote. With us now is a teenage Afghan refugee who we're not naming, and we're blurring her face to be cautious. She's in Qatar at Al Salihah American base with her parents. Thank you so much for joining us. First of all, how are you doing? How worried are you about your safety in that camp?
Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. It has been over a year that I'm living here in Al Salihah camp in Qatar with my family. And regarding to the situation, since the beginning of the conflict, missiles are being intercepted and exploding above our camp, and fragments have fallen into residential areas. There are no reinforced shelter, and mothers and children have nowhere safe to go. Even container housing units where we live provide no meaningful protection. Warning alarms regularly force families and children to run for safety. However, there is no safe place here, and that's what cause people fear and concern.
Can you tell us what you've seen and heard at this camp you're in?
Well, yes, is that okay if I say my experience?
Yeah.
So since it started, it was such a bad moment, and everyone was screaming, and everyone, of course, terrified because we were experiencing uh, we're experiencing this, and my brother, he was really terrified, and he was keep telling that, mom, dad, I don't want to die. I'm still 11-year-old. I'm still a kid. I don't want to die. I want to live, and I want to chase my dream. Mom, dad, I don't want to die. And that's what really terrified me whenever I remember that.
It's just no way to have a childhood. How worried are you and your family about your safety at the camp right now?
Of course, we're worried a lot because we're living a uncertain life, and we don't know what's going to happen next. And Me myself, I was deprived of education for 5 years, and my mom and dad, because they were army officers, their identity, because of their identity, we were living in Afghanistan under Taliban rule, under Taliban government, and it was really hard for us to leave. So of course, it's we're living in uncertainty, and it's really hard situation for us.
If you could deliver a message to President Trump or to Secretary of State Marco Rubio, if they were watching right now, what would you say to them?
That's a good question, and that's what I'm going to say. According to Secretary of State, if U.S. citizens are being advised to leave parts of the region due to security concerns, we respectfully ask what protection are in place for vulnerable Afghan families still waiting under U.S. authority. Because because uh, because we didn't leave Afghanistan as an ordinary migrants. We applied for our cases in 2021 and remained under processing for 3 years. We passed all security checks, biometric screening, and other legal processes. Later, we completed medical examination through CARE and IOM organization and were transformed here to Qatar. Even when we were transformed here to Qatar, we screened and reviewed again. We've gone through every required security process, and we did not come here illegally.
Thank you so much for being here. We hope you and your family stay safe, and I'm so sorry that you're stuck where you are.
Thank you.
The cost of gas